So, as everybody, wait, as everybody actually found out that Kevin Samuels passed away, and I'll give my take on everything. Let's begin. He came into space, and he was full of shit. He took the talking points of everybody who he put down, and then he made something, and he spent it in his own way. Kudos to him for doing that. But then you see a lot of people who bandwagon Kevin Samuels and his message, and they all look stupid. And it made me kind of taken back that people were actually saying these type of things, because Kevin Samuels was just a alternate version of Obsidian. Kevin Samuels was the man, the avatar of a lot of black men who still deal with black women. This is the reason why he got popular. And he became popular telling women off because a lot of men don't have the balls to tell women off. So they used him as a way of telling women off and saying he's saying the same thing. All these new men who was supposedly in the manosphere for a long time never gave credit to the people who came before Kevin Samuels. Never. They never gave him credit. So when Kevin did it, now he became mainstream. Everybody gave him credit. The reason why he passed away was because no matter how much suits he was wearing, he never lived this type of life ever before. When you get a lot of money fast, you don't appreciate it, and you start doing things that you never used to do, and it accelerates your health. There's a lot of people that have a lot of money who pick up extremely bad habits. Drug problems, staying up late, drinking alcohol too much, eating certain things, fatty foods. They said he died of a heart attack. So he was eating food that he was never ate before, and he was doing whatever he was doing that he was never able to do before. He had an abundant mindset. To me, that's where it's coming from. To me, he had an abundant mindset. Or what would you call it? I forgot what it's called. But he had that kind of mindset that he thought that this wasn't going to last. So he was going to burn the candle fast. He was already losing numbers this year. Viewership and all of viewerships and everything, he was going down. In the pandemic, he was at his height. A lot of people got money and stuff off the pandemic, but a lot of people stopped watching certain people. Everybody who caped for him and copied his style from the women, they don't have anybody else that they can piggyback off of. I want to see what everybody gonna do after this whole thing has calmed down. But ladies and gentlemen, well, gentlemen, because I know ladies watch me, I don't care. How many times did I have to tell you? Situation shows you how the women are. This is the third black man who they made fun of their deaths. First one was Charles Tyler. Your boy Xanatos Clutch. I'm starting to see him in the side of the anti-passport. I saw him in C Boogie's chat. And I saw him on all types of other chats. But like I said, he's supposed to be SYSBM or whatever he's trying to be. He's in all them champs. I already exposed him for what he was about. But Xanados Clutch took a shot at Charles Tyler. And this is after he died. I remember when Charles Tyler died. I was in his group. He helped me. His group and him helped me connect with Brazilian people. Men and women. The men to know what was going over there, the music and everything else. Thanks to him, I listen to Brazilian funk and I pay attention to the news and stuff that goes over there. And some of the shows that I started, the shows and some movies that I watched. The things that they were saying about Charles Tyler when he died showed me what type of women they really are. It was all bitter women who thought that this guy was taking away their cash cow money. It just made, I think, thanks to him, a lot of men seen the women in their family doing this kind of stuff, and they said, I don't want to be a part of this no more. He opened a lot of people's eyes, including myself. But when he passed away, and I see people jabbing at him, especially the women, it showed me where they at. And it showed me that I couldn't feel sorry for them. I couldn't feel sorry for them at all. Not anymore. Then, the second one. Kobe Bryant. These women are so delusional, they thought that all a black man's money should go into a black woman so they can project themselves onto that black woman so they can feel good about themselves having a black woman having money while they don't have money. It's all about projection and feeling good about seeing somebody else do better than they are to get them in their delusional mind. Mind you, Kobe Bryant never said one word bad about black women. He just decided to date a Latina. And then the third was Kevin Samuels. I don't like the guy. I didn't like the guy when he was alive. He was fake. He was phony. But you're celebrating him passing away. Like I said before, anybody who mess with these women, anybody who stand up for them, that should be your automatic enemy. You shouldn't deal with any of these people at all. The men are the women. I told you. I made that list for a reason. Here we go. Where's let me show you the list. And funny enough, it's this black cheerleader that's 19 years old who took her own life. I don't see a lot of black men celebrating her death. Imagine that if they would retaliate and go make fun of this woman's death. Just like they making fun of Kevin Samuels. Imagine that, right? So you see black men, they're not saying anything bad about her. These are black men. It's a black man channel. I'm showing you. So
and she ended up leaving.
So it's a black men right here. Some of them black women. So even now, black men still have empathy for black women But black women don't have empathy for black men. That's the funny part. They're not making fun of this chick. They're not dragging her. They have empathy for the girl who took her own life. But if that was a black man, they would look for his tweets and see what he would say. For them to say, oh, we don't feel sorry for him because he said something about black women and he deserved to go pass away. Like they did with the dude that got stabbed by his girlfriend. This is why I say I can't really be cool with a lot of people no more at all, man. I can't have empathy for these group of people who do shit like this. So look, what's up, everybody? Boom, 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 boom. It's in every single culture to every single one. So the list that I made up for the different types of black men that coming out attacking Kevin Samuels: the attack dogs, the bodyguards, and the race hustlers, and the spies that are coming out. As I said before, you don't have to be malicious, but you shouldn't have empathy for them, man. They think that they their own group, and like I said, rest in peace, the Kevin Samuels, whatever, because, like I said, he lived how he lived. But once a person passed, that shit is over. It should stop right there. But these women shows you how disrespectful they don't give two shits about the men. You see, a girl passed away probably the same day as Kevin Samuels. Or I think a day before Kevin Samuels. And black men have empathy. And funny thing that one dude made a joke out of it, and they went to start reporting that profile that made fun of her. But where are the women reporting reporting all the stuff that these people are talking about Kevin Samuels? It's a mess. I'm going with the thing that I always done, staying as far away from these motherfuckers as I possibly can. Because if I pass away, the only people that will care is my family and the little bit of friends I got left. I know these people, if they find out, especially the people that I had beef with, they will laugh, they will trash me, they will say stuff, and they'll try to find my grave and try to pee on me or whatever. Right? They're disrespectful. And that's why they will always, I think black people will always be at the bottom. Until we shed the skin of these pieces of garbage, you always gonna have a race that's always behind. Every man who stay away from these people become successful and have peaceful lives. Everybody who stand with these people always have drama in their life, ass kissing, and always talking shit. So yeah, man, it's showing you their true colors. And the dudes that still deal with them, one thing you just gotta stay away from them, man. Stay away from them.